So, good morning. I'm up a bit late. I'm just hun bun. I'm just getting ready to go into town, and I'm going to do a bit of charity and vintage shopping in Dublin with my friends. So three of us are going to go in. So I am very hassle-free when it comes to makeup. I've been doing this eye look recently. Hey! Oh my god, the mess in my bedroom. I've literally just been using the one brush, this brown, that purple, and that kind of lighter shimmery brown, and that's me done. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. If someone wants to teach me, come on over. We're doing this today because Dublin is a great spot for vintage and charity shops. There are so many, and I've been dying to do a blog post, but I thought it'd be easier to do a vlog, and then I could do a little haul of the things I've gotten, because I always get great finds going around the place, and I think everyone could, but like now the friends I'm going with today, it'll be a good test because they're not used to it, the rooting and rummaging of charity shops, so it'll be good for them. Hey. So my vintage shopping is spent seeing how I can make things look more steady. So, for example, with this, I'd be like looking at how I can take the inside lining out and have that as a see-through top. Now this has potential to be slutty. Look, totally see-through. Thank you. This is the start of it already. I have my strong bag ready to fill. So the girls are in Enable Ireland at the minute. I personally don't like Enable Ireland charity shops because they're just really expensive, super expensive. I remember having experience there before, and they were just really rude, and everyone is always nice in charity shops. So Enable Ireland is not the one for me. On top of which, they're always so expensive. Like there was a pair of Caravella shoes. Now in fairness, they're Caravella. They were 75 quid in a charity shop. Like Jesus Christ, you're supposed to be giving back to the community. Well, I suppose they are when someone pays that. But everything in there is like 20, 30, 40 euro. It's scandalous for charity shops. But like obviously it's cheaper than it was. So I suppose it depends on what way you're looking at it. Me being a thrifty queen, no. One of my essential products, leashes. Scarlet for me. I just said to someone, I shan't be returning them. Shan't. God, where do I think I am?
I always win this game, by the way.
She always wins. There's Paddy!
Anyway, hey! Love vlogging, big vlogger these days. Hi!
So I don't know if I explained, but We started on the bottom of Georgia Street and we're going to walk all the way up to Ranelagh maybe? Or Rathmines, sorry, Rathmines. And there's literally a strip of, God, 100 charity shops. We're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit as many as we can of them anyway. And we'll see how it goes. I've bought a few bits already, the girls haven't. But we'll see. Here we go. Here we go. Another thing I like to do is look at vintage bedding. You can always find little nice pillowcases, or like, see, that's Dora now. That's wouldn't be my cup of tea, but you can always find nice little pillowcases and sheets and bedding that are unusual. Yay! All in all, a successful day. We've got a good few bits. So now we're just in my friend's garden and we're going to chill.
Fucking look at this!
Hello. So I'm back in my bedroom. I'm actually filming this at a different time to what I filmed the going to of the shops, if that makes sense. I'm going to show you what I ended up getting. It's actually a big enough haul. I'm not going to try them on, but I'm just going to show you what you can get if you really root around. Now this wasn't one of my best hauls. It was good enough. It's big enough, but not my best, but it's kind of more autumn wintry stuff. It just so happened it ended up being. But yeah, I'll show you. Start off with this coat. This was only like a few euro. So just this, it's just a simple coat, like heavy kind of wool coat, just to take me into autumn winter. And an absolute bargain. Everything of course was an absolute bargain. Got a little fan, you know, fanning myself when it's freezing. But it's really cute. I think that was like €1 or something. Really cute. Got a book and some DVDs. I got a Betty Davis collection, lovely vintage lady. And I love anything to do with Jack the Ripper. So I picked them up. They were, I'm sure, cost very little. Full Sex and the City collection on DVD. What I did like is kind of the double band. They're No Fear, do you remember that brand? And you can actually belt both as well. So this is like just a really long blouse. Goes down to the floor, open, really creased because of course I've had it shoved in the bag. And has this little gold closing. Of course I'm going to have it open with some underwear underneath. But what attracted me is this shape on the peep toe. And these are, when I tried them on, they're really nice with like, or they would be nice with a really nice, say nice again, they'd be really nice in like a kind of vintage outfit, like a real vintage dress, you know. Really fake looking D&G belt, but I loved it. I actually love it. Sports shorts, just a kind of, I suppose it would be 70s, 60s, 70s, 70s. Ring belts. Oh, look, everything here, I'm pretty sure everything here was between €5 and €10. I'm sure more on the 5 scale knowing me. So this is just a kind of MAC. I liked this detail on the shoulder. And it's actually, it's not even vintage, it's actually from Dunn's. Who cares? But yeah, it's got a little pleated skirt. And I pictured this with like a little beret hat and like some knee-high socks, like a real kind of clueless themed outfit. That's what I pictured for that. This little bag, Super cute, velour, navy. Can't really go wrong. These trousers. I picked them up and I was like, they'll hardly fit me. They're like a stretch bit on. Just the image of the 90s. Like, really tight, kind of high-waisted. What is that? Like, it's like, I want to say kind of suede-y velour. A suede-y velour, you know it yourself. Blue jacket. I actually kind of wanted to wear this as a cape. Doesn't look like much, but I tried it on just slung over the shoulders. And sometimes it's kind of nice to have something light coloured in the winter and autumn, you know? Sick of wearing dark everything in browns and boring browns. Nice to have a nice, crisp, icy, light blue. Levi's? I just thought it'd be handy for, I don't know, all the picnics I'd want to be going on. I meant to say, obviously, they're probably the only things that are vintage, and this, but the rest is all newish stuff, you know, 90s to noughties. Like, this wasn't a vintage trip necessarily, this was just to see what kind of things you can get to give yourself that kind of vintage vibe, or not even that vintage vibe. This is just stuff that is my style, that I can just use in whatever way I choose to use it, if that makes sense. Like, there are loads of amazing vintage shops in Dublin. This was purely a charity shop trip, and I only did one street. There's so many areas in Dublin that have great charity shops, charity shopping areas. God, there's so many, and I tend to suss out a few more. I know the ones that I go to, that being one of them. I obviously wouldn't normally do every single shop all the way from town to Rathmines, but I did just to kind of show where you can go. If you like this video, I hope this was helpful. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some people didn't. You'd be a fool if you're into it at all, like I am. You'd be a fool not to know that street is renowned for its shopping. But yeah, so that's what I got. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't do a try on haul. My room is turned upside down. I was filming today and it's actually in a heap, and I can't even clear space to put something behind me to have a nice background. Oh, two other things that I forgot. Sorry. This little bag. I know these are very, very old, but yeah, these are very, very handy. And it says Gucci on the inside. I doubt it's Gucci, no, but I don't care if it's real or fake. And this, look at this rucksack. Oh, you can't go wrong with a good rucksack, especially like for travelling and stuff, or for work or whatever. But I love that. Look at that, House Saved by the Bell. So yeah, the pop of colour that this haul definitely needs, big time, big styly. Also, I forgot, unrelated to charity shops, I got these 3 products from The Ordinary. Bought them myself, ordered them, came in like 2 days. I got the vitamin C suspension 30% with silicone, and I got retinoids, so like vitamin A, retinol, and niacinamide and zinc. So I'm going to try those out. Obviously you can't really review skincare unless you've been using it for a good while and can see the results, so I might do an old review once I start seeing results, which everyone says they do. So yeah. Again, God, I'm incredibly greasy. This is like the day a day's wearing of makeup, and I don't wear foundation, so my skin always just looks really greasy, and my contour does be gone and everything does be gone. It just looks like I dip my face into highlighter. Anyway, if you like more videos like this, like, subscribe, blah 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 blah, you know the deal. See you later from Beau, darling.